This is my audience for my informative speech. I did ALS. It stands for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, which is also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It was first discovered in 1869 by a French scientist, but Lou Gehrig brought national attention to it by presenting his luckiest man in the world speech at a famous baseball game. It is a progressive disease that affects the nerve cells in the brain and the spinal cord. And then motor neurons die, and you are not able to control your muscles anymore. And the average length of time that one person lives with ALS is 3 to 5 years. Uh, 20% of people live more than 5 years. 10% live more than 10 years. 5% live more than 20 years. And then there's a small number of people where the symptoms completely disappear and you don't see that anymore. And it is not contagious. Riluzole is the only treatment approved by the FDA to help treat ALS. There's not really a cure for ALS, but it mostly helps deal with the swallowing when people have difficulty swallowing. But it prolongs your life for several more months. And then anyone can get ALS. It's not really inherited. 5,600 people each year are diagnosed with ALS, and 30,000 Americans are diagnosed at one time. So it comes out to be about 3.9 cases per 100,000 people. And only 5 to 10% of the cases are inherited with a very special gene chromosome that is very unique. And then most people who are diagnosed with ALS are within the ages of 45 and 65 years old. Some of the symptoms that deal with ALS are muscle weakness, twitching and cramping of the muscles and joints, shortness of breath, and difficulty in breathing and swallowing. It is a very expensive disease. Usually people need to spend a lot of money on their surroundings and help use the money to help make their house safer. There's a lady in Richmond, Virginia who spent $250,000 on her home since she got diagnosed. You have to buy a special van that can lift you up so that you are able to travel places, which costs $80,000. And then it costs $30,000 just to get the motorized wheelchair. And then what can we do to help? You can donate to the research, which the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge helped to do. Since 1985, through the Translational Research Advancing Therapies program, they funded more than $99 million towards the research. And currently there are 100 different projects that are dedicated to the research. And those are my sources.